What if Master finds out?
You know that god from the ocean couldn't—
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too?
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one—
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. I mean, it all fits together. That person— Still, what sort of supernatural—
Ah, forget it.
Well, so Rex Lapis is really... But they didn't catch the culprit, did they? Oh, come, there's only one real possible... Fatui? Shh, lower you...
Hear ye all, the Chising's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his... Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Chising's announcement said. So that's how... Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how could the Chising already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither the... Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look. Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul...
3,700 years of contracts.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our... Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking...
Is that the traveler who they...
So young. The Liyue Chising always repay... Name your price.
Whoa...
Well, could you help me put up some...
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
As for the mortals,
But it seems, well...
Rex Now that I think about it, if everyone's of the... Perhaps mementos for Rex Lapis might be the best.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in... And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease? Right. If the two of you...
Ha! That's...
You're right. I do like the Mora.
But why would Mora...
As the Rex Lapis Mora, when I was journeying with you, though I still had to know...
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to...
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with... That is true. But there is no journey that does not end.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue of the omnipresent god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods. And all right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Ah, that was a good one. Failing a divine trial. How they came up with that excuse, I will never know. That said, the reason why the Qixing were so eager to resolve the incident and stop pursuing the culprit was indeed because they received news in secret that Rex Lapis was not dead. I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you ever heard of this particularly convenient Adepti art known as gifting dreams and visions? All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project!
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other 2.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically, Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself. Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find, and in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
Haha, what a coincidence! I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plostrite just the other day. So excuse me all, but, I have some business to do.
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested? Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business! Then we'll never be short of Mora ever again.
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you do arrive, please seek out my secretary. Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
Ningguang seems super busy. Come on, we'd better get going. First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over there.
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up. As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private, and we can get down to brass tacks.
No, I don't need it.
Don't be like that. Hey, come on, don't go! Why don't you stand there after her?
Oh, right, yeah.
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information! Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out. They're not here. Let's keep looking.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run. Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some Mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
I've already told you, I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
I won't...
No more excuses! I know you have money. I saw you. Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then Shinyu at kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps... yes. Let's call it fate.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
Oh, you again.
The Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business! I swear!
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
Shenhe.
Shenhe?
My name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
Oh, I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
You can't do that. That's way too violent. This is Liyue Harbor. There are laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
Laws? No, apparently not.
Really? So how exactly have you...
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right! They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but only took a small bite of each dish. Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals. Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Booba Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal. After all, you can't work on an empty stomach. Psst. Do you think Shenhe might be an Adeptus? It seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things...
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you...
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Thank you.
She's really eating them!
My hunger has now abated. Thank you. Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
So, how come you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of food and eat it all in one go.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains. That proves it! Paimon knew she was an Adeptus.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chain And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win! Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Wow! You really don't have to. But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
I am not sure whether or to what extent this plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, believe it will be highly effective. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us. Then, we alone shall become the victors.
Veto! That is not acceptable! Not by a long shot!
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square, okay? Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plostrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you.
Baizhu, what are you doing out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here though, you seem to know a lot. Have you ever heard of something called Sunset Vermilionite?
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, Sunset Vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed. As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Okay then, let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Thanks, Baizhu.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all. And if there's anything further you need from me, just come to the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Please, show me your prescription.
Read what this says.
Please,
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment. Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
As well? Do you mean...
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite, but only one piece. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price. At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price may be in excess of 500 million mora.
500 million?!
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
But without any Sunset Vermilionite...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Who?
Oh, Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some Sunset Vermilionite. After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Lisha area.
That's great! But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure? Wouldn't it be a little, disrespectful? With him being an Adeptus?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him.
Open-minded? I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that?
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine. Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned for so long. So please, be very careful.
Okay, we will be. Thanks, Xingqiu.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there? Weren't we at a waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up here? Oh, so...
With any luck, the sunset vermilionite we're looking for should be in here.
Really? Let Paimon see! Huh? Isn't that the Sealy from before? Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the clouds. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete. Oh, could there be something below the clouds?
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
All right, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so we'd better be careful. Mind be purged, world be saved. My pole arm doesn't distinguish friend from foe, and there is clearly a limit to the red rope's power. That's why I loathe crowded areas. Mind be purged, world be saved. The assumption that every person has somewhere to call home is naive. I got used to living in the mountains alongside the birds and beasts a long time ago. Mind be purged, world be saved. The assumption that every person has somewhere to call home is naive. I got used to living in the mountains alongside the birds and beasts a long time ago. My pole arm doesn't distinguish friend from foe, and there is clearly a limit to the red rope's power. That's why I loathe crowded areas.
Obey!
Manifest!
Quick! Terra Smash!
Transfiguration! It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this? The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance. Manifest! Obey!
Whoa! We're gonna fall!
My curse! To bear.
Is everyone okay? Look! Vasilia's disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
I'll protect us. Don't know! Come on! We can do it!
I swear by my sword!
Let's dance!
Terra Smash!
No escape from fate.
Terra Smash! To dust!
I'll protect us. Go, Barbara, go! Ouchie! Let's dance! We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall. Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! That Sealy's on the move again. Let's catch up with it. I'll protect us. Ready, steady, go! Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
The assumption that every person has somewhere to call home is naive. I got used to living in the mountains alongside the birds and beasts a long time ago.
Barely a scratch!
Terra Smash!
Let's dance.
Barely a scratch! Wind, hear me! Unleash! Obey! By ordinance divine! Unleash!
I'll protect us.
Manifest! Oh, you will regret this! In your dreams! Cryo incarnate! I shall not yield! Manifest! My curse! To bear.
Terra Smash!
Let's dance. vermilionite? I'll protect us. Let's dance. I'll protect us. Is this it? Is this the sunset vermilionite? It's so huge! That's true, but then again, why isn't it floating?
Plaustrite doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Plaustrite reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe, you seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
Hold on a sec! Paimon just realized something. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too! But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it? This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds, surely!
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure? Be careful!
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a plaustrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with my safety.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this heavy lands on you, you're gonna get yourself hurt, no matter who you are. You gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects. It's just common sense.
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll go on ahead with the plaustrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself? Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site. Still.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's gotta be one of those Adepti, surely.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations, this item is approved for submission. I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Shenhua, and Ningguang's little helper.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No wonder. The rarest talent turns in the rarest Plostrite specimen. But I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper, it's secretary.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? Pretty amazing, right?
In truth, it is the finest piece of Plostrite we have received so far. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are welcome to stay there. Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a lot of work to do on the building site.
Shenhua! Shenhua! Just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was singing your praises!
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? So whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't—
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an Adeptus, treat me with great deference and—
Yeah, 'cause that's how Adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive, too. Way different than normal people.
But I am not—
Shenhua?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
Well, Byron said that there are some makeshift hotels we can use, right? Let's go check in and take a rest.
No need. I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness to sit and meditate in silence.
You can't do that. It's dangerous out in the wild on your own. When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty.
Okay. If you insist.
Great! Now we're talking. Let's head to our hotel.
Hi there! Checking in, are we? You're just in time. We only have 2 rooms left. Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area. And not just workers either. Visitors, business people, tea sellers, all sorts. So, business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies. You're lucky you got here when you did.
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room is just through the door on the left. Here are your keys. All right. Hope you enjoy your stay. Please excuse me, I'll leave you to it.
Shenhua, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside until the other room's ready. Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Paimon couldn't help but notice one of the guests walk in with a huge grilled chicken drumstick before. Let's buy one for Shenhua too. She can have it as a midnight snack, or save it for breakfast tomorrow.
All right. I will head to my room for now. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will... See you tomorrow.
Hey! Isn't that Cloud Retainer? What's she doing here? Let's go and say hi.
One trusts you have met Shen He. So, are you getting along quite well?
So far, so good. Yeah. So, you know Shenhua too, Cloud Retainer?
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shen He to some degree.
Cool. So, what's her Adeptus name anyway? Calling her Shenhua feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon's thinking maybe it'd be better if we called her by her Adeptus name instead.
Her Adeptus name? Why, pray tell, would Shen He have an Adeptus name?
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shen He is human.
Oh, right. Wait, what? Paimon neither! This is a real surprise!
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Well, to start with, her problem-solving methods are extremely direct.
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. In this respect, she has not changed. One first found Shen He by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one entered immediately to inspect the scene. Inside was Shen He, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
That sounds so dangerous.
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival, but not so her. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was born. One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after she was satisfied that one had no intention to cause her harm did she finally relent. She then passed out without uttering a single word.
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day, Shenhua might have...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stalemate continued, one suspects that Shen He may have still emerged the victor of the confrontation.
That's still so dangerous, though! Why was a tiny little kid battling against the wrath of a god in the first place?
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind. And she had experienced her fair share of this, even at a tender age. Seeing that she was homeless, one decided to adopt her. Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Xianhe has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts. All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her. However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, they grew stronger day by day. Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses, that her soul must be bound with red ropes to keep her homicidal instinct at bay. The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her somewhat inexpressive. Perhaps the red ropes are so powerful that they have suppressed some of her other emotions as well. It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Xianhe's path has crossed with yours, please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given you, and take good care of her.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. You came out here to check up on Shenhe because you were worried about her, didn't you?
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion? Incorrect. The truth is that while Liyue Harbor may seem peaceful today, danger is always lurking in the shadows. Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, one is most curious to observe how she will respond to the coming storm. If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she does not, the Adepti shall not hesitate to seize control. Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time, and night is approaching. Be sure to get ample rest.
So, Shenhe isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up around the Adepti. Oh, no wonder she doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus. Having everyone falling over themselves to show their respect all the time must be kind of hard to deal with.
なんだよ。せい、はっ、せい。ほっ、えい。はは。やっ。それ。よっ。やっ。てっ。ぜ。ふん。やっ。めくれまし。せい。やっ。はっ。ついてきて。それ。一応目を覆えば音が聞こえる。やっ。それ。やっ。それ。えいよっ。やっ。やっ。ってキリがない。が見えないだろ。ふん。はは。せいほっ。それ。てっせい。やっ。やっ。ふん。よっよっ。めくれまし。やっ。ついてきて。えい。ふん。やっ。ふん。見えないだろ。やっ。ほっ。てっ。せい。やっ。 よっめくれましせいやそれや見えないだろはっやっせいえいてっはっやっせいふんよっほっえいふんはっよっそれやめくれましそれせいえいやっ試練満員だよやっついてきてせっよっはっえいせっせい音が聞こえるふん見えないだろえい根こそぎにしてあげるせいやっはっせっほっせいや一応目を覆えばそれふんついてきて試練満員だよそれよっやえいせっ見えないだろはっせいふんはっせっほっえいせい根こそぎにしてあげるやっめくれましはっそれよっやっやほっふんついてきてやついてきてそれはっよっふんついてきてせっ一応目を覆えば音が聞こ
えいや任せてください死の風格に気をつけますはっやや
早く投稿しなさい
ついてきてやっえいめくれましてっはっやせいほっそほっいけ
踊ろうせいほっはった
やっ試練満員だよよっえいはっふんほっよっやそれふふ見えないだろふんついてきてえい根こそぎにしてあげる っ一応目を覆えばほっやっやっほっふんふふめくれましやっそれ音が聞こえるふん
せいいけ俺ならどうだ
それえいよっ逃がさないわよやみつきにならないでね
岩の重さは安心できます。
かつて天空には栄光の王国があった。国王は王位継承者第1位に暗黒の国へと行き創世の真珠を探すよう命じた。こうしてかの者は真珠を探す旅に出た。しかし彼女は騙され自身の高貴さを忘れてしまう。そして自らを暗黒の国の王女だと思い込むようになった。でも心配はいらない。なぜなら王位継承者第2位の者が旅に出たからだ。これは君の長い旅の帰航であり君たちの真珠の歌である。
大量のチップを大量リサさんがゲーテモンドテイワット大陸の昼夜はどっちも短い。はっせいはっ空人はっ落ちろはっ後世くらえしえ3はび消える風とはあちりはあ震えろとどろけ天クライオンはあ芽生えよ死んだこの旅きちんとしまっておく。また危ない。ここ次やるべきことはまだ。
いざ勝負はっ 風よ、私に応えるのだ。剣に誓う。風の神よ、我らを導きたまえ。思ってもない収穫だ。実に幸運な一日だ。みんなも宝が手に入るといいな。
私は大丈夫だ。仲間を守らなくては。まだ諦めるわけには。
怪我をしているではないか。一時退却を私に任せろ。
モンド、個人の力には限界がある。私にはまだ荷が重い。この程度の傷。
いつでも出発できる。準備は万端だ。風の導きのままに。
ミュージック。元気出してよ。
子供たちよ、こっちに行きなさい。ちょうど探してたところじゃ。
どうしたんだピンバーや。何かオイラたちに手伝ってほしいことでもあるのか？
いや、子供たちはリユエコのために十分手助けをしてくれた。これ以上面倒はかけられんよ。今回はバーヤの仲間たちと一緒に子供たちに贈り物を用意したんじゃ。
贈り
子供たちよ、まだリユエに来て間もないというのに、もう世渡りが上手になったみたいじゃのう。じゃがこの贈り物は何が何でも受け取っておくれ。以前先人の鈴を探すために壺に入ってもらった時、 おちびちゃんからいつも野宿をしていると聞いての。まだまだ旅は長いんじゃ。このままじゃいかん。幸いばあやは年こそ取ったものの、まだわずかながらに外形の力を使える。おや、まだ言っておらんかったか。ばあやたちは昔帝君から恩恵を受けたことで三眼五見の力を身に宿しておるんじゃ。いろいろと能力はあるが、その中でも外形の力は小さな世界を想像することができる。前に子供たちが入った壺もその力で簡単に作ったものなんじゃ。
あんなすごい壺なのに簡単に。
あの世界をなすためには浮世を離れる必要がある。そんな大層なものじゃないよ。帝君はその昔山を動かし海を埋めたんじゃ。それこそ神業と言えるものじゃろう。まあ昔の話はこの辺にして、そうだぞ。
オイラたち探し物は得意だからな。材料探しなら任せろ。
まあまあ二人ともそうせかすでない。もうすでに足の速いものに任せてある。必要な材料は特別なんじゃ。子供たちでは探す。例えば敵歌集の河原下にある借金の泥とかじゃな。以前この泥を取るときは瑠璃百合がたくさん咲いている場所を探さないといけなかった。そして瑠璃百合の根をたどって掘っていき、運が良ければ借金の泥が一つかみだけ見つかる。じゃが敵歌集があんなことになってからはもう誰もこの方法を使うことができなくなった。さらにそれより困難なのが双眼鏡園から採掘できる水角石じゃ。国眼上があそこで採掘を始めてからはそれもほとんど見当たらなくなった。水角石は貴重な戦物で常人では千人の気に耐えられない。長く触れれば体に害をなすじゃろう。あの子がそれを見つけられるといいんじゃが。
ティンバーヤは1000人だし、その子も1000人なのか？
まあ彼女も1000人と言えなくもない。
なくもないって、なんでリーユエコーにはこんなにたくさん1000人がいるんだ？どこに行っても1000人に会えそうだし、もしかしたらオイラたちが食事してる時も横に1000人が座ってるなんて可能性もあるよな。
ありえるかもしれんの。バーヤの仲間たちには属性が好きなものが何人もおるしな。
バーヤ、ただいま。おや、この二人は？
紹介しよう。この子はエンヒ。さっき言ってた子じゃよ。エンヒ、こちらは旅人と彼の仲間じゃ。知っておるな？
ああ、もちろん知ってる。洗顔軍の記録に詳しく載っていたから。以前ゲーセン儀式の騒動で洗顔軍に不審者として指名手配され、絶運の間で洗顔軍を撃退し、ファデュイとも関わり、最後はバーヤと共に魔人を撃退。七星のおかげで容疑が晴れたと。実に惜しい。そう、私に会えなかったことが。もっと早くに会えていたらその場で容疑を晴らすとまではいかなくても、少なくともひどい目に遭わずに済んでただろうな。改めて自己紹介しよう。私はエンヒ、法律家だ。法律に関する困りごとがあれば私を訪ねるといい。ああ、そうだ、私の名刺を。連絡方法と職場の住所が載ってる。急用ならその住所に手紙を。 ああ、それと初めてのお客さんには割引があって。
縁妃、そろそろ本題に入ろう。今の2人には法律の助けなんていらないじゃろう。子供たちやそう驚かないでおくれ。この子はいつもこうなんじゃ。自分のことを話し出すと止まらない。
オイラたちがこれまで会ってきた仙人とはなんか全然違うような。
仙人？まあそうとも言える。お父様は自分のことを仙人だと言っていた。かつて元王帝君と共に戦場に立っていたらしい。戦いが終わった後、帰郷してお母様と結婚したそうだ。それから私が生まれた。私が大きくなった後、お父様はお母様と一緒に外の世界を漫遊している。だから私は今バーヤと一緒にここで暮らしているんだ。
なんか勝手だな。仙人たちってリーユエコを守るため契約に従ってるんじゃないのか？なんで急にそれを放り出して結婚したんだ？
お父様から聞いた話によると、帝君とはそのことについて話し合いをしたらしい。それで同意を得た上で故郷に帰ったそうだ。結婚をした時、帝君からのお祝いも受けたという。まあそのことについては一旦置いておいて、バーヤ、頼まれてたものはほぼ揃ったぞ。けど水角石だけはどうしても探す手立てがない。
そうじゃったか。しかし水角石がないとなると面倒じゃな。縁妃、何か案はあるかのう。リーユエコを助けてくれた者たちにどうしても礼をしたくてな。
分かってる。バーヤから何回も言われてたし。双眼巨炎から水角石を取れなくとも別の方法があるかもしれない。ちょっと待ってて、調べてみる。
うわ、すっごく分厚い本だな。何が載ってるんだ？
商業競技、鉱石、スネーシナヤ。見つけた。このクロッサルというスネージナヤの商人から希少な鉱石の法律に関して依頼されたことがある。彼は水角石を仕入れてかんざしを作ろうとしていた。そこに法的な問題が潜んでいないか聞かれたんだ。スネージナヤに持ち帰って売るらしい。よし、彼を探してくる。もしかしたら水角石、もしくはその手がかりを見つけられるかもしれない。お前も一緒に来るのか？ダメとは言わないが、横で見ているだけにしてくれ。安易に首を突っ込んで法に抵触しないようにな。
法律を理由に警告してくるなんて、そんな仙人初めて会ったぞ。彼女と行動するときはオイラたちもいろいろ注意しよう。みんなを守るからね。
クロッサールさん、商売はうまくいっているか？
ええ、縁妃さんのおかげで順調です。先日は助かりました。今日は何のご用で？
小さな手助けをしたまでだ。それよりも少し前に水角石を使ってかんざしを作ると言っていたが、それはどうなった？
そのことですか。 はい、確かに水角石を少し仕入れてかんざしにしました。縁さんはかんざしにご興味が？申し訳ないのですが、あの髪飾りは今志功さんという女性に貸しています。もしご覧になりたいのであれば少々待っていただく必要が。
水角石って希少なものなんだろ？そんな高い鉱石で作ったかんざしを貸し出すなんて、壊れたりなくしたりしたらどうするつもりなんだ？
それは心配いりません。貸し出す時に志功さんと契約を交わしましたので、もし紛失や損傷によりこちらが害を被った場合、商品の値段を支払ってもらうことになっています。その代わり、あの水角石が偽物であった場合には、私から志功さんに商品の10倍の値段を支払うことを約束しました。
本物であることへの絶対の自信、10倍の支払いを約束するとは、なかなか肝がある。
当然です。きちんと両者が安心できるようにしなければ。それにこの契約なら私と彼女共に利があり公平です。
では志功さんの居場所はわかるか？彼女を訪ねてかんざしを見てみたい。
ええ、知っています。契約をするときに住所を書いてもらいましたので、マップに記しておきますね。
感謝する、クロッサルさん。では私たちは志功さんを探しに行こう。
なんでまた見張りの場所が変わったんだ。
一体どうすれば。はい志功ですが、私に何か。
突然すまない。私たちは志功さんがクロッサルさんからかんざしを借りていると聞いてここに来たんだ。そのかんざしに興味がある。見せてはくれないか？
そのかんざしは今お見せできません。うっかりなくしてしまいまして。きちんと持っていたはずなのに、紙にもつけていなかったのに、一体いつどこで。このかんざしを借りるためすでに多額のお金を使っています。もし弁償することになったら、私そんなお金は。私の家は鉱石を扱う商売をしているのですが、双眼鏡園が封鎖されてからは商売もうまくいっておらず、すでに支払いをいただいた商品の発注書が溜まってしまっていて、それを準備するために他の鉱石商から商品を仕入れる必要があったのです。あと数日すると鉱石商が一堂に会する宴会がありまして、その機会に彼らと仕入れの値段交渉をしようと思っていました。あのかんざしを借りたのは、見くびられないためにもある程度の風格を保ちたかったからなのです。しかしそのかんざしをなくしてしまっては、どうしましょう。
なんかよく見る展開になってきたな。
手伝ってくれるのですか？冒険者協会にも依頼したのですが、未だ音沙汰なく。
ちょっと待った。探すのはまだ。志功さん、契約書を見せてはくれないか？
契約書ですか？わかりました。ずっと持っていたので。はい、これです。
どれ？
そうか、縁 妃は法律家だから思考を手伝ってあげられるんじゃないか？それもそうだな。でも両方うまくいく方法はないのかな？
なるほど。契約書は見終わった。細かい条件まで明確に記載されている。契約にのっとり志功さんは確かに髪飾りの金額を弁償する必要。それに契約書には弁償額は市場価格を参考にするとも。水角石の希少価値から算出すればもっと多大な額になるだろう。
もっとですか？志功、今にも気絶しそうな顔してるぞ。
でもそれはかんざしに使っている鉱石が水角石であることが前提条件。
回りくどい言い方だな。かんざしはもうなくなってるんだし、どうやって石を判別するんだよ。どう考えてもそのかんざしを見つけるしか。
だがかんざしを見つけたら弁償する必要はなくなり、石が本物かどうか調べる必要もなくなる。
確かに。
やはり面倒はかけられません。かんざしをなくしたのは私ですから、契約通りに弁償を。いくらだろうと払います。私の家は商人の一族です。契約精神に従わないでどうするというのでしょう。これ以上クロッサルさんに隠していても仕方ありません。クロッサルさんにこのことを言って弁償額を相談してきます。
確かにそれも法律にのっとったやり方だ。しかしその前にかんざしに関する問題が残っている。志功さん、もう少しお待ちを。一番最初にそのかんざしに触れた時、どんな感じだったか教えてくれないか？
一番最初に触った時ですか？確かかんざしには鉱石がはめてあって、上品な玉石と同じよう触り心地が良かったです。私の家でも玉石は取り扱っているので見間違えることはありません。
触り心地がいい、上品な玉石。なんでもない。ただ少し再調査すべきことができた。ひとまずクロッサルさんのところに戻ろう。